They would never take credit, but Peter and Margaret Foster are Bermudian pioneers when it comes to the subject of renewable energy, particularly solar power. At their Paget home, they have solar thermal and photovoltaic panels on the roof, sending power to their main house and 2 apartments. They also use sun to heat the water in their home.
Every day that the sun shines, the water heats up. Some days it's really, really very hot. Water can get terribly hot at a solar panel, but we have a control on it so that the water doesn't get any hotter in the tank than about 140 degrees, which is more than you need in temperature. So you still have to add a little cold when you're using it. So you use less of it on a daily basis. We have a large tank. There's enough water in there usually to last 2 days. So if it's bright and sunny on Monday and it rains on Tuesday, it's not the end of the world because there's still hot water in that tank.
The first summer, the Fosters had their solar system up and running in 1990. They saved a substantial amount on the monthly bill.
There were 4 adults in the house, and Peter put the solar panel up in April, and he said to me, now don't expect to see too much difference on your electricity bill because the sun won't be all that powerful in April. Well, the bill at the next meter reading had dropped $93. Now, if we could save $93 a month in April, it was going to be even better sort of through the rest of the summer.
But it's not the savings that motivated Margaret. Even today, she chokes back tears as she reflects on a hot summer day in 1970 when she was riding a scooter from Dockyard to Hamilton. That was when her eyes shifted to the skyline and she noticed a layer of thick, hazy smoke shrouding the sun's bright rays, and she realized the impact of fossil fuels on the environment. That defining moment would change her perspective towards energy use for the rest of her life. Meanwhile, to skeptics who don't believe that our planet is getting hotter through human activities, she has this message.
You can say what you like about, oh, well, the sun's getting hotter. There's too much evidence out there now, really, that is indicating that it's mankind who is doing most of the damage. And it takes individuals to actually take the step, make the decision, and do something. And, the bottom line is, bad things happen when good people do nothing. And good people here could be using solar power and keeping the atmosphere clean.
It's ironic that this solar energy, which has existed since the Earth was created, is finally being recognized as a renewable energy source which can be harnessed by mankind. Although farmers have long captured solar energy in their crops, up until now it was almost inconceivable to man that this abundant natural resource can be used to provide energy for domestic use, especially in sun-rich communities like our own island.